All right, let's move on to the OKC Thunder. I
Devin
think,
Carter just fall in their lap.
I think if you're the number 1 seed, I think you stop going upside here and you go for who's the player that can help you the most right now. And I think Devin Carter is a perfect player for
Let me
that.
throw some names out there to you.
Connect. I know you kind of just said it. Connect is a good one. I
Let
think
me throw
Connect
out
would
some
be really
names.
good. All right.
Don't Connect.
Yeah,
One.
I'll take that.
You tell me if you catch it.
I caught it.
Jared McCain.
No.
Nikola Topic.
No, just because I think you should get away from projects now.
Khalil Ware.
Khalil Ware would be interesting, despite him being a project.
Yeah, see? There are some projects Colin's buying into. I think it's got to be Carter or Connect, personally.
Yeah.
Now, how much does Connect really help them if he can't defend?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if he's going to be ready to play immediately. Especially considering the talent they already have on the wings. I don't know if Connect gets on the court, but I don't know if anybody gets on the court for them this year.
I mean, Devin Carter could.
I love Devin Carter, but you already have Case and Wallace, who
true.
is a year more. Or I mean, he's not a year older, but a year in the NBA.
Yeah.
So that's where I would go. Probably one of those two. I don't know where else. Khalil Ware is interesting to me. I have him 13th on my board, so it wouldn't be a reach to me, but it is kind of a project. To your point, Kyle Filipowski has been mocked here a couple times as a skilled guy.
An offensive guy.
Yeah, an offensive guy that can add to their front court. I think those are the only options, though.
I think you got to get a guy that I'm outside of Khalil Ware, I guess, because I did like that one. I mean, just because you're already so good, I think you might as well try to stack up on assets that can help you as soon as possible. And this draft isn't really full of them, but I think Devin Carter is definitely one of those guys that can do that. So
perfect timing.
With the 12th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Nikola Topic.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, I guess they already have a team that they like and that already got the 1 seed. Might as well just have a guy in the background that can develop. I mean, listen, Topic, he's 10th on my board. I'm not super high on Topic, but I definitely think he has a very high level ceiling. And my comp is SGA light, so who better to learn from than SGA?
Yeah.
I mean, he's able to score at the rim. He's below the rim finisher, but he can finish in a variety of ways with either hand. Playmaking, obviously, is his plus side here, 5.5 assists per game. His shooting wasn't great, 30% from 3 on almost 4 attempts per game, but his free throw percentage was 88%, so that should project, hopefully, but his shot doesn't look that incredible.
The shot's kind of shaky. I think it's almost like a draft and stash, but he's on your roster.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Because they don't need anybody. And honestly, I don't think anybody they took here would have helped them this year. Again, I love Devin Carter. I don't know if he would have really helped them this year.
I just mean in terms of depth, someone gets injured.
Yeah,
depth. You can have a guy that you can plug in.
But Topic, I think potentially, again, this is like a redshirt year. You'll have a redshirt year with him coming off the ACL, watching a year of SGA, watching a year of how the Thunder do things, and I think that's one of the better situations you can step into if you're Topic, because you're gonna have an immense amount of talent around you. You're gonna have an immense amount of creation around you, and I know he needs the ball in his hands, but ultimately, once he gets to those points where he's leading second units or something like that, he can play out ball screens and he's spraying to a Case and Wallace, or he's spraying to Jalen Williams, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And I just think that's really good. We know how great of a passer he is. We also know how good of a finisher he was, 67% at the end, got to the free throw line a lot at Mega. So ultimately, I was scared of taking – I was always – he's 15th on my board, so I'm not going to act like I'm high on him. But my fear, similar to Klingon, was taking him in the top 5.
Yeah.
And giving him the keys and being like, here, drive the car. That's not what I want.
Yeah.
So I think this is actually a really good situation for Topic.
And obviously you have the concern of his knee. And injured his knee halfway through last season, re-aggravated again, and it was an ACL. So he's, like I said, we said earlier tonight that he probably won't play this year, redshirt year, as you said. But yeah, I mean, if you take him here, like you said, draft and stash, I like it. And he does do things elite, and a lot of players in this draft class don't do things elite in terms of his playmaking. One thing we didn't really touch on is I actually like his creation a little bit. Although he doesn't like pull up or anything, I think he's able to move defenders with his handle. So that's another thing.
Defensively, he is. I think defensively he's pretty shaky.
Oh yeah, on ball for sure.
Like he has some instincts off the ball, but then on ball, I saw him get driven on way too many times.
7 foot wingspan though. 7 foot wingspan.
It's not 7 foot. It's not 7 foot. That rumor got dispelled. You didn't see that?
Oh no, I didn't see that actually.
No, imagine it like 6'7" wingspan.
Oh no! So he has a like a plus one.
Yeah, like +1 wingspan, something like that.
Oh no!
So yeah, Topic. I think the shooting is obviously like a swing skill, and I think he shot 85% from the free throw line. So there's reason to believe he could be able to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little surprised Thunder go this route after like Usman Dang and Alexei Pokusevsky and guys like that kind of bit them. Like,
yeah, but I feel like to Topic's credit, I think his floor is already higher coming to the league. Like Dang, I feel like was like we were like, okay. And then Pokusevsky, obviously you watched him and you're like, you can really love what he seems to do, but ultimately it would have taken a lot of things to hit. Whereas I think Topic, at the very least, can be a bench guard, a rotation guard, no matter what. I think that's his floor. So I think he'll stay on a NBA team for his career. So
yeah. All right, Thunder. Do you know what they traded? It's okay if not. We don't have to.
No, I don't.
All right, the Oklahoma City Thunder on the board here. It's got to be Kyle Filipowski, right? Who did they take it at?
Right, 12? It's Thunder via New York are selecting whoever at 26. Yeah, okay. Thunder via New York. Yes, that would mean that the Thunder are taking a pick here. So they drafted Topic.
It was Topic first. I think it's got to be Filipowski, right? There's no other reason you get back in this.
You got it, yeah.
There's no other reason you get back in this unless to take Filipowski. Here, I'm trying to listen to see who Woj says.
All right, so Oklahoma City will be making the selection, even though it says Washington behind us, and we were talking about the Knicks before that. That's
here we go.
Draft night. Let's get it back to Commissioner Adam Silver.
Announcing a trade.
It's got to be flipped.
In the 2024 NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Dillon Jones.
Oh my god!
Oh man!
Dillon Jones!
Oh man!
Dillon Jones!
Oh
Dillon
man.
Jones! Before Johnny Furphy. That's what I'm talking about. The Thunder no ball.
I feel bad about I feel bad for Flip.
The Thunder no ball. Dillon Jones is off the board. My 32 ranked player in this class. The consensus had him at 47. Dillon Jones, I'm 15 spots higher on him because if you watch him play, he's a basketball player. Now, sure, there are like ceiling questions. Yes, I understand the shooting questions as well. Like, and he was an incredibly high usage player at Weber State. Like, they just gave him the ball, and I don't remember who it was. Somebody called him like the Weber State version of Luka Doncic. That's what he was. But he is 6'5". He's only 22 and a half years old. So let's not make it sound like he's like
that he's 23 in 5 months.
Or 22 and a half years old. 6'11" wingspan. I just, the hardest part of scouting Jones is I don't like scouting against bad teams, right?
Yeah.
Watch his game against St. Mary's. Just watch it. The dude put his team on his back and brought them back to beat St. Mary's on the road. I was just blown away. 29 points in that game. And then you put it all together. The high free throw rate. Like I said, the wingspan, the bully ball mentality to get downhill, get to the basket. Had a really, really high usage role the past 2 years and just never really looked tired to me. Always came through when his team needed him.
Yeah.
21 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, 49% from the field, 32% from 3, 86% from the free throw line. I think I'm higher on Dillon Jones compared to the consensus than anybody else in this draft. Shout out to Dillon Jones. Also, top 5 rebounder in the country the last 3 years on defense rebound percentage.
All right, you good?
I'm great.
Yeah,
I was not expecting to hear his name.
You shot out of the chair. Yeah, I think the main question for him. I mean, I love everything about him just because he was the do everything player for Weber State. Main question is in the NBA is what's his role going to be? I think shooting. He shot 32% from 3, and I think that'll kind of come through because he did shoot 80+% from the free throw line. So if he's able to be able to play off ball because I don't think he'll be playing on ball. I think this is a really good pick just because 6'11" wingspan, 6'5", isn't like a defender like a Devin Carter or anything, but same type of, I think, role in terms of what he's going to give you on the court. He's going to give you his hustle. He's going to give you rebounding. I think he has really good touch as well. So, I mean, it's an interesting pick, but I actually like the pick.
The craziest thing is that the Thunder traded up for him.
Right.
So that means they knew somebody else was going to take him at this point. Like somebody else was going to take him in the first round. Because if not, you just trade up tomorrow, right? Or do something tomorrow.
What's consensus on him?
47.
47 is crazy.
I told you 47. I did not think we were going to see him today. I have him 32 on my board. 32 for Dillon Jones. Just an incredible player. Like you said, the shooting is the biggest question mark. I think he has great feel like in the in-between game.
Yeah.
As well, like pull-up jumper wise. And like I have small things like the handle's not an NBA level, but he shouldn't.
But again, that's not gonna be his role, right?
Yeah, that's not gonna be his role, right?
Yeah.
The defense will be interesting. Like as the role condenses, the defense will have to get better, right? That's just how it goes. So I'm interested to see if he can do that as well. But he has 6'11" wingspan and good body. Like I don't see why not.
OKC sending 5 second-round picks to the Knicks.
Oh, God.
So
5 second
between
round
2025 and 2027, 5 second-round picks.
I mean, one of those has to be a good player at some point, right? My comp is Keldon Johnson.
It's interesting comp.
And I love that comp. So if you say anything bad about it, I will.
I won't. I'll agree with you. Keldon Johnson is the comp.
Like a big body, strong. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Shout out Dillon Jones.
That's an incredible pick. That's the first reach that we didn't hate.
That's the first reach that I loved.
Yeah.
I thought it was incredible. Wow, Dillon Jones.
No one likes him. That's crazy.
I'm just gonna keep taking victory laps, man. Between Johnny Furphy tanking, AJ Johnson reaching.
Wait till they have to pan out too, Bruni. So give them.
No, I don't. No, they don't. I'm right. Okay. There you go.
Okay. Let me see who's making sure that who's picking next is picking next.
That was fun.